Yo, what's up, guys? Back here again, Lights On podcast with Brian. And how are you, Tian?
I'm good, Brian. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, this is us.
Nah, I want to talk about the fight, the Jake Paul versus Tyson.
I didn't watch most of it, but
I watched it because I got Netflix now. I watched it the other night, and bruh, Tyson. A lot of people are saying it's rigged. At first, I didn't think so, but Tyson, bruh, he was moving a bit too slow.
you reckon he
He's
was
actually,
purposely trying to... Do you
honestly,
reckon he was holding back? I heard Jake Paul definitely was holding back.
yeah, Jake Paul was 100%. Jake Paul could have teed up, but watching the fight, I'm not such a believer in like rigged fights and that.
Are you
I
not?
wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if they're rigged, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're not, type thing.
I definitely think this was rigged. It had the most viewers ever of any fight.
I also don't care if it was rigged or not. I watched it anyway.
I do care because I would like to see like a real fight to see like obviously I reckon
You could watch other fighters then.
no, bro. I want to see Tyson. It actually just makes me so sad because it's just like
I reckon
the end of the
Tyson.
legend kind of thing. But
Tyson, mate, what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? Why'd you take the fight?
I think that in so many pre-interviews to the fight, he brought up his kids. I genuinely think that he has decided to do this fight because such a large sum of money was offered to him, and he just looks at the money and thinks to himself, because even right before the fight, you saw this interview too, he was like, I'm going to show my kids who I really am, like what a man I am. Do you know what I mean? There's little clues if you look properly. I think that he did it for the money so he could leave something for his kids, set them up for life.
Yeah.
We don't know what his spending habits were. When he was fucking younger, his spending habits were horrendous.
Yeah.
So he might not have that much money in the bank. So he wants to leave them something big. And that's really, if that's offered to you. Like,
That's
he's
true.
got young kids too, I'm pretty sure. Some are
Yeah, I don't-
teenagers and some are young.
I never followed the fight. I never watched the press conference. All I've seen is clips. So my perspective on that is very skewed. I understand that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have enough information. But I did watch the fight, and he was looking a bit slow,
Yeah.
biting his thumbs a lot. I seen some TikTok clips. It was like some guys like watching the Tyson fights. Like Tyson's eating a burger, eating the burger, and Jake Paul's just like relaxing. And then the fight before, the two girls, they went ham, eh?
I
Bloody
heard.
face. I watched I only seen a clip of it, but bloody face. They were going hundies.
Who won?
Out of which one?
Out of the
girls?
females, yeah.
I never watched it.
Oh, you didn't?
I only seen clips.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All I see is clips, eh? TikTok. I love you because you just bring the clips.
Don't promote TikTok.
Why?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Shorts, I love you.
YouTube Shorts.
I don't use TikTok. At least YouTube doesn't listen to you.
Oh yeah, true.
TikTok
I don't care
listens
if
to
they
you.
listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me all you want.
No, I just don't want it. I mean, I know the phones listen as well, but I don't know. TikTok just feels a bit invasive.
Mate, if I'm talking about, I don't even know what I'd be talking about, but put it up on my page. I don't
YouTube's where
care.
you make the money, though. You build the audience on TikTok and then you transfer it over to YouTube
Yeah, that's it.
to actually start making money.
100%. And on TikTok, clips that are funny will do well. I understand that. This is a bit of social media influence type strategy. Yeah, funny clips will do well on TikTok. Instagram, educational style does well there. YouTube, I haven't figured out YouTube yet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I just...
Awesome.
Awesome,
man.
I was reading a message, sorry.
It's so professional, eh?
Yeah, but what were you just saying?
Nah, yeah, just Instagram marketing.
Oh, Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, Instagram marketing.
Yeah, Brian knows all about that. I don't even know how to use Instagram.
Yeah, true. You don't have an Instagram.
No, I want to talk about that actually.
You do well on Instagram, actually. If
Yeah.
you made one, you'd get everyone.
There's a reason why I don't
Following
have.
you.
There's a reason why. Because people can get really caught up into the world of social media and they start disassociating from reality. They become very ego driven and they can become narcissistic from it. So I think I remember in 2014 when it first started becoming mainstream and like all my friends were getting Instagram,
Yeah.
like it was the beginnings of it becoming popular. And I downloaded it, I created an account and I spent an hour on it. And I remember going through it and I was like thinking to myself, this isn't for me. And I was like, I don't care about what's going on in other people's lives.
Yeah.
I've got my own life and I've got a lot of things within it to think about. I don't need any further distraction than I already do have. And then on top of it, I'm a private person. I don't want to be accessible to people. That's why I want to move over to a deserted island. Like, you will have access to me if I allow you to have access to me. And like, that's why it's a huge thing for me to even be posting on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or TikTok, or all social media at the moment, actually, because Brian's got us on everything. But it's just like, this is more of a this isn't a personal thing.
It's a means to an end.
Yeah, and this isn't. You don't have access to my personal accounts.
That's it.
Like,
it's an avenue of growth.
I'm on the precipice. I've like kept my Facebook open just because I have family in other countries. So, but I'm on the precipice of even deleting that. I don't want people to know about my life unless I tell you about my life.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and I'm not telling any of you personal information about myself. Yeah, so, there's a huge reason why I don't go on Instagram. And like, it's a time waster.
It is a mad time waster. I have like a completely different view on social media. I'm all for social media.
Yeah, because you come from it from the perspective that it's meant to be used from. It's
I
marketing.
use it.
It's marketing. Majority of people don't use it in that way.
And I love that too, because I know their eyes are on the screen on these platforms that have made it so easy for me to then now put my shit on there and it will push them out to their eyes. It's like such a useful tool.
It is in that way, and I think from a business perspective, yes,
it's
absolutely necessary.
It's the best.
But from the general public perspective, it's a tool that's used for validation for people that don't have very high self-esteem or self-worth, and they're completely, instead of going internally and learning to validate themselves inside, which creates a really solid foundation that is unshakable, they are seeking it outwards. And if you see anything outside of yourself, it can be taken away as easily as it is given to you. And I think I learned this lesson at a very young age in the days of, I'm showing my age, MySpace. So I was heaps into MySpace. I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed with accumulating, we called them friends, accumulating friends. I was always posting photos of myself and stuff like that. Very risque photos, may I add as well.
That's
like,
crazy.
just not good photos. And it got hacked.
Oh, shit.
It got hacked when I was like 17 and it got deleted. And I remember I was at work and I went to log on and it didn't exist. And I called my mom up crying. I was shattered. Like, I was like, no, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. But then I got over it and I moved on. So I think it just taught me that, well, fuck, like, you're getting so much validation out of it. And it got taken away from you. So don't get validation externally anymore. And so I stopped and I started doing it internally. And as well, my self-esteem was always very shaky as well. So I don't think that I could have handled putting myself out there and then getting torn to shreds. It's a lot worse now than it was in 2014, but because people are heaps more brazen now, especially the ones that were raised with social media. Like, they will say anything and I'm like, mate, say it to my face, because I'll say what I'm going to say to you to your face, but I guarantee you wouldn't say it back to me.
There's no chance. Keyboard warriors, bro.
I can't stand them.
They're everywhere. I reckon they're the funniest fucking people in the world.
Mate, and
I read some of the comments, I'm like some videos I watch, I'm like straight to the comment section.
Yeah, me too. And this is why, because if you can see that it's like something that people are going to have like an opinion about, I'm like straight to the comment section. But this is why I don't reply to any of the comments that are posted under our videos, because if I did, I would absolutely tear you to shreds in a really inappropriate way. So I don't handle that side of things, and I don't read your stupid comments either. So you can say whatever you want to say about me, but it's not going to affect me, and you're the one that's feeling that emotion. And if it doesn't feel good, that's fine. That's your choice to live in that state, but it's not affecting me whatsoever. So say whatever you want.
No, 100%. But if you're like actual just straight,
if you're being
if
nice,
you say some dumb shit, bro, I'm straight blocking you. I don't even care. We don't need.
Yeah, we don't need you.
We don't need you,
haters.
Fuck off.
This page is all about love and
about love and affection.
Yeah, Brian will come and give you a hug if you leave a nice.
Nah, I don't give hugs.
He'll play you the saxophone.
I don't play the saxophone.
He'll serenade you with the sax.
No chance. Oh, and too hot to handle. The dude was playing a saxophone, eh?
Oh, bro, that's why you love
I
it.
was
That's why you
like,
love it. That's
I
why
was
you
like,
love it.
honest to who, bro?
Yeah,
And it
you're
full
like,
worked. I was like, nah.
bro, that's what I mean.
Could
Get the
never.
sax
I
out.
could never do that.
Get the sax. Get the
I thought it was
skateboard.
so gay, eh?
What?
I was like, this guy, bro, loser. What are you doing?
No.
His name was Charlie.
No. Everyone.
Shout out to Charlie.
Everyone loves
Love
a bit
you,
of
bro.
sax.
Oh, you're actually pretty funny in the show, eh?
Yeah, people love the sax, bro. Get the sax out. One of these days, I'm gonna get Ryan and play the sax.
No, you're not.
At our Christmas party that we're making,
I sold it.
we're making a Christmas party. I'm
You're
the one who
making
said
a Christmas party.
we're making a Christmas party, and I'm gonna hire Brian as the performer.
You're making. If you pay me, I'll play it.
Yeah, I'll pay you.
Yeah, it has to be good price, but
Yeah.
nah, because then you can't still take videos. I actually don't really care, eh?
Yeah, well, you sound like you care.
No, actually, I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll
The price will be
contemplate
good.
it. Yeah, it better be.
It will.
But if I play the sax, you start an OnlyFans.
No, that's so different.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll start an OnlyFans of my feet.
Yuck, no. Yeah.
Excuse me,
Nah, don't start one.
I've attracted
Don't
three
start.
different guys with foot fetishes.
Nah, bro.
I have had 3 dudes ask
you
to
keep
suck my
those-
toes.
You
all
keep
right?
those guys.
I've had 3 of them.
You.
All right, one of them you'd be like, all right, this guy's just a weirdo, like he just likes sucking toes. 2 of them you'd be like, oh, maybe she does have nice feet. And then 3 of them, 100% she's got nice feet.
No.
Yes.
I'm not into feet. I don't think I'm not kinky at all.
Yeah, no,
Very-
neither. Not in that way. I'm mainstream
very-
kinky. Like,
I'm a
not.
virgin, bro. Like,
Well, then how do you know you're not kinky then? Is
I
it
can
just with your
tell.
experience with the sax?
I can
You're
tell.
just like, you know what?
I can just feel it, eh? I can
When the
just.
sax is in my mouth, I just get the feeling of like I
No.
just wanna have like, you know, normal sex.
No.
I don't wanna have like kinky sex because I can feel it through the sax.
Yeah, when I get my feet out, all these guys, they start running to me. I must have nice feet.
I do. That's the only type of OnlyFans I would
crazy.
ever start. And as well, because I don't need to have my face in it. Or maybe I'll get a fake foot.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans.
Doing
No,
what?
I'm
No,
not.
I've heard stories about you.
Fuck off.
I've heard stories about you. So, when
no
everyone
shot.
at work jokes
No,
around.
whoa, what is this? This is not. This is not.
No,
going-
this is not where you think it's going.
Okay.
Everyone at work thinks that when we started our YouTube, that everyone
yeah.
created a rumor that we were doing OnlyFans,
Yeah.
right? Anyway, I can't even remember who said it, and they came up to me and they're like, "Oh, I heard you're doing OnlyFans," and I was like, "Oh, no, we're not." And they're like, "Oh, no, we know anyway. Brian would never do OnlyFans. He wouldn't even do topless waitressing because he's too scared about his reputation."
Yeah.
And I was actually talking
Yeah.
to my friend about that last night, and I
Yeah.
said the reason why Brian cares so much about his reputation, I do too, but I can see it in Brian. The reason why he cares about his reputation is because he knows that in some stage in his life, he will be...
It will be a detriment.
Yes, because you'll be wealthy, because
Yeah.
you'll be more of a public figure,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it'll come back to you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be the same for me, but that's pretty much my motivation as well, because I'm just like, I don't want anything that can be used against me.
Yeah, you don't need that.
You don't need it. And especially in that way, for women as well, it's 100 times worse because there's so much stigma around it. You get called a whore and, you know, horrible things. When they say it about dudes, they're like, oh, he's a G, he's a fucking gangster, he's like Andrew Tate, like, you know what I mean? But no, it's wiser and smarter. Like Donald Trump, he doesn't smoke, drink, or do drugs.
Yeah,
so
true.
he's never had a sip of alcohol before in his life.
Smart guy.
He's a smart guy.
Smart guy.
So yeah, I think it's very good to be mindful of your reputation, especially with the internet these days. It's just too much.
100%. Be careful what you post.
Yeah.
But I was talking to one of the boys about Instagram specifically, like posting photos, and I was like to him, because all my photos they look alright.
Oh,
And then-
you're a photographer. You've got a good photographer, don't you?
shut they all look alright, but then he was like, "Oh, why don't you post like yourself when you're in the bulk?" Because what I'll do is I'll get like take a heap of photos when I'm shredded, and then I'll slowly distribute them to Instagram. And then I'm like, why the fuck would I post the bulk side of everything when I'm not shredded? There's no point to that. So when you see stuff online, it is very much a created image
Yeah.
that I do publish of myself. But there's no need to like show what actually happens, eh? There's no need for any
Yeah,
of
but
that.
like
I'll
people like
only
a
show that.
reference. People like a reference. So if they can see what you look like in bulking versus when you're cutting, then they have a reference point to see that they're doing bulking the right way.
If I was a PT, nah, but yeah, no,
You are though,
I don't care
aren't you?
about.
Aren't you?
Oh, I was. I probably will in the future. But nah, bro, I don't need them having a reference. No chance. I'm good.
Yeah, but that's not something that can be used against you.
It can't.
I
But
just think that you have self-image issues and that you just don't like to like see yourself in that state anyway.
that is also true.
So like, just get over yourself as
Nah, that's
as a
stupid.
as someone that we know.
Bro. I'm not releasing myself straight fat as. Nah, bro. There's no chance.
You're not. You don't
There's
get fat though. I've
no
seen you
chance.
in winter time, and like to be honest with you, you wear loose clothing. So I
Yeah,
mean,
all
you
the time.
yeah, I haven't
All
noticed
the
a
time.
difference. I can't see with my naked eye the difference between you in July versus now.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I
yeah.
can't tell. So your definition of fat is not fat. So
That is
that's
also
that's just a
true.
really unhealthy way to even like speak about yourself.
I don't like seeing that as unhealthy though, because I will put myself through the bulk and I will see myself as fat, but it doesn't affect anything that I do. It doesn't affect me mentally,
It
doesn't make me
does
look
because
at
you're refusing
myself
to post
different.
something to that
Yeah,
may
because why do
be of
you,
assistance to someone.
why do they need to, oh, when you phrase it like that, maybe of assistance to someone. I could, that's a pretty good, that's a pretty good take, actually.
I say it as someone who's highly critical of themselves, and I'm
Yeah.
like my own worst enemy. But like, I try to be super mindful with my language that I use to describe myself because if it's negative, then that just shows that I have negative neural pathways in regards to my own self image, and that's not
Mm,
what I want, if anything, because then that gives external power outwards. It's a trigger
mm.
point that someone can use against you. You know what I
But
mean?
at the same time, I understand the importance of coming across as an authority in that field. So if I do want to pursue personal training further, I have to maintain that image as someone who main is at that level where other people want to get to. I'm not trying to use that strategy of relate to everyone so they can be like, oh, I can do it too. No, I'm trying to position myself in, I've already done it. I know what to do. This is what you do.
Yeah, but
That's
bulking
how
is a
you get
part of
there.
that too.
It is a part of
So you're
that, but
not
I'm not
giving
gonna
a you're
fucking
not
post
giving a
that.
holistic version of yourself. You're only trying to show the best version of yourself. And
That's
we're
it,
not like
yeah.
that. We live in a world of polarity and duality. The good comes with the bad and the bad comes with the good.
That is
You
true.
know what I mean? And we need to learn to embrace all of ourselves. We can't reject certain aspects
I'm
of self.
embracing it, but I'm not fucking
No, you're
pushing
not.
it out. What the heck?
It's not embracing.
I am embracing, but I don't care how I look in winter. I don't care if I'm overweight, no
But it's
abs.
not overweight, bro.
I don't care. Bro, I could stop training today and start eating Macca's and KFC every day and get fat. I wouldn't care.
You
I'd
do
still
care.
look at myself the same way.
You eat the
Obviously,
same thing every single day, you do care. You eat the same bland shit food every single day.
the
You
point,
train every single day except today. I think today's the first day, apart from the last time you were hungover, that you haven't
the
trained.
the point is,
You do care, so
I
stop
will
lying to
always
yourself.
push. I will always push an image that I want other people to try and attain, and that's gonna be their motivation rather than being like,
Yeah, but
oh,
it's very much a social media, and this is what I'm
only
saying.
on social
It can
media.
really, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and that's where the toxicity of social media comes because you're seeing this perfection, and it's a lie.
it
Because
is.
perfection, we are perfectly imperfect. And until we learn to embrace ourselves, I mean, social media will impact society negatively. It doesn't have to be that way. And that's why all these people who show them real selves, like instead of, the girls being all done up with makeup and stuff, the ones that show them their real raw selves, they
Yeah,
get insane amounts of views because people finally can relate to
relay.
someone.
Yeah.
They're not fucking decked out in LV and fucking on a yacht in the middle of the ocean with their perfect faces and shit. It's not reality for the general population. For the majority of the population, it's not reality. They
Mm,
want to see someone like my friend's obsessed with this guy. I can't remember him, but like he's got millions of subs on YouTube now, and she's been obsessed with him for 10 years. And he started off in his garage, and yeah, he had a good body and stuff like that, but he showed all the nitty gritty parts of him getting to where
yeah,
he got to.
I'm not gonna show that. There's no, I don't care. Leave.
Why though? Why wouldn't you show it?
Why? Because there's no point.
What do you mean no? Why? Let's
If you want to
uncover
see,
this.
if you
Let's
okay,
uncover this.
okay.
Why?
If
It's
you,
not because there's no point.
if you want to see the nitty gritty, go somewhere else.
Let's peel back the onions.
Let's peel it back.
Okay, so you're saying there's no point. Why is there no point?
Because why would I want other people to see me in not a perfect light on social
Why
media?
do you have to portray yourself as perfect?
Because I want that position of authority where other people can look up to.
So you think that if you show your real self, that no one will look up to you? That's essentially what you just said.
That is also,
Yeah.
I can show my, bro, when it comes to my body, I'm only showing my body in the best
When
way
it comes
possible.
to your body, like, I think that you have got this body now, but you don't have the mind frame of it. Does that make sense? You still have the mind frame of that kid you were in high school, and now you've got the ripped body, and you keep that mind frame because you see that as a motivating factor to ensure that you keep that body. But the mind frame that you have and the body that you have are not in alignment. And it's not a healthy self-perception. You don't need to be highly critical of your body in order to have a healthy body.
But I'm not highly critical.
You are.
I'm not. I just choose not to post the bad parts.
Nah, bro, there's more to
What
this.
the fuck?
There's more to this. There's layers. There's layers. There's layers.
What do you mean?
You gotta get to the
I will
patterns.
not post myself
There's layers,
overweight, but I will. What, I don't understand
Brian, you're gonna go home and you're gonna reflect about this, and you can get back to me next
Nah,
week
because
about it.
I don't understand
There's
it.
layers.
Like,
Talk
I
to me
don't
about it
care.
on Friday.
I've got a perfect body. I don't even think about my body ever.
Yes, but do you not understand? Like, if someone who really didn't give a fuck about their body, they wouldn't care about posting any type of body photos.
No, but I do because it's a marketing thing.
No.
It is.
Yeah, but there's heaps of fucking really big YouTube stars who are in the fitness industry that post not so nice photos.
Yeah, that's great for them, and there's more that they don't post the not nice parts.
Yeah, but they still post themselves when they're bulking.
Yeah, in good lighting and.
Yeah, well, so what? It's still lighting.
Yeah,
they're still posting it.
I'm just not gonna do that.
See, I could turn around and say, look, I'm not gonna film a YouTube without any makeup on or post a photo. And I know the reason why, and I'm honest with myself. It's because I am not confident. I don't think that I look pretty with well, how do I wear this? Yeah, no, I don't think I look that pretty without makeup. So that's just me being honest, and that's the reason. But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you know, there's no point. I have a reputation to uphold, and like I want people to look up to me, you know. And I know if I post this perfect image of myself, they will. It's just a lie. That's just covering. Me personally, I don't have a good self perception in regards to me when I'm not wearing makeup. I don't feel my prettiest, and I would prefer to feel my prettiest when I'm doing stuff like that.
I could also be like, I wear baggy shit all the time. I can wear tight shirts, show off everything. I don't care what other people see, but when it comes to social media, I do, like, that matters. But in day-to-day life, I will wear baggy shit all the time. I don't care if you think I'm ripped or not ripped. But on social media, that's the only avenue that it matters. So my body image is fine. I don't show it off. I don't try to show it off. But on social media, because I understand Instagram as a platform will push good images rather than authentic images. That's why I do it.
Oh, I just think, yeah, I don't know. I just don't like Instagram.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I hope you guys enjoyed, got some value out of it, and peace out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and that's it.